I am going to end this once and for all.
Yep, I am not dead, at least not yet, and I yearn for the 50 views this video will never to get. It's time to end the longest running series on my channel, at least until the remake releases. If it ever releases, that is, that's not guaranteed. Anyways, it's time to tie up some loose ends. I meet up with the cough syrup phone and he informs me everything is ready. For what? You'll see soon enough. He's locked every entrance so that nobody gets in or out without me knowing. He tries to look into why I'm doing this and why the floor is covered in gasoline, but I brush it off. His employment to my establishment is coming to a close anyway. Or the establishment is his too, for that matter. We have a heartfelt goodbye, and indeed he already called in his two buddies to arrive. Apparently, thankfully, not all that salty about the whole, being replaced by a newer model thing. They invite Orange Man, although not me, to crash on their couch, and he agrees. He tries to call me sir, but thankfully, I'm going mad. Freddy Fazbear, am I? All good things must come to an end someday, much like the series. He literally doesn't make it out of the lobby before this rotting aubergine dildo waltzes in like he owns the place. He says a bunch of shit and pulls out the most predictable twist ever. Before I was a number, and now you are. Literally just a glorified nah. When we are another, what is this? Some sort of man versus machine? I guess rotting corpses is rotting corpse in a mechanic suit. Doesn't have some ring to it though. Freddy looks like he has PTSD. This fucking Gulf War 1 ass coalition has one flaw though. Profound saturation of souls that can be freed with a slightly above room temperature. If you know Spot, in spite of his negative IQ, knows this while Deathtrap doesn't. Still high off the smell of his own piss and the blood of virgins. This place is the perfect death trap. Deathtrap tries to talk me out of it by saying about how I can't make it out either. Never underestimate the power of kamikaze tactics, David. So long! Afterward, I'm back in the flip side. Yata yata urbe dimension. I swear we saw this in the last game, I doing a meth mid cutscene that I never got because I was such a good employee. Or maybe it's Gaggis' edgy, estranged cousin. It's not long before its sole inhabitant, Two-Face, shows up. Really, it's Henry the Miller himself. Fatter than last time. Maybe it's not actually purple spaghetti. They finally sees for good what a monster Henry is. The spaghetti theory gains credibility as it all turns away. But so does the Gygas theory. Welcome to Game Theory. Welcome to Game Theory. He's surrounded by spies personified that consumes all attacks. Hell, I didn't know Carmen was in this game. Henry Miller reveals his true power, the power of being a salty Xbox chat gamer. He can basically kill people by telling them about how meaningless their death was, blah blah blah. Fighting enemies who can insta-drain a fourth of your HP and thus regain almost all the damage you've done that turn isn't exactly my definition of fun, but it does help with reinforcing the nagging feeling that you're on the clock as your party drops one by one. They manages to blind Henry one turn. Quick, kill disabled! Oh, wait, shit, doesn't sound quite right. Oh no. We kill every spy but one. But by the time it goes down, Henry has managed to kill everyone except the dynamic duo themselves. So we're basically back at ground zero. Bush know about those fucking planes, I tell ya. Unfortunately, that cheating bastard skips a turn and takes down David. I want some ice cream, David. Now. He goes full on low tier ghost stream begins to yap. Pay your child support, you cunt. After a very inspiring speech of what looks like a 4-second cutscene, fitting given that game's fandom, plays, and I think I know what to add here. Dave gets sick of his yapping and explodes Miller into oblivion. Are you base Dave? Dee says the funny line, and everyone thanks Jack for what a good fella he is. Steve talks about how he kinds his kids are robots, predicting Gregory from Security Breach. Just want to point this out. Oh, and the Mimic too. He predicts the Mimic too. However, there isn't a happy ending to be found here. You see, the title was true but very specific. I saved all the souls, but neither Freddy, Jack, or Dave have one. However, there is a solution. Sadly, a far better pixel art style appears, too bad only now, as Jack gives the last spare soul to the Aubergine Man. Might have been an annoying fucko those first two games, but you're still a recognizable part of the franchise and FNAF as a whole. But you're dead and all know that voice gone for Cyberpunk corporate and lock your voice behind an AI paywall. Jack then says Dave is a weirdo with a very constipated facial expression, and then 6 PM hits. Back in reality, we burn alive with the... Were you Fredbear? So you weren't dead this whole time? Oh hell nah, Bro Hicks is on the team, get your ass out of here, you don't get the happy ending. Fucking lazy freeloading piece of shit. Anyways, Los Angeles news cutscene. I'm honestly surprised they reported on us burning down with the sheer amount of looting and arson that happens in this godforsaken shithole every single day. I see it's accurate in that they get the basic facts wrong. For fuck's sake, Freddy Fazbear, not Kennedy, ran the business. What, his name is JFK mentioning furry robots in his 1962 State of the Union address or something? The end. This hour I'll try, I must admit, even if it goes to, what, 2 months to continue? Maybe 3 depending on when I actually record, edit and upload the video the script is for. Hope all of you enjoyed this video. Make sure to tune in next time for, as I'm writing this, probably me dumping more Fallout New Vegas crap onto the channel, or maybe a Horror 4 playthrough, or political commentary, who knows. Hey, if it's Freddy's to whore out a random segment for the sake of product placement, bye.